Happy Friday, everybody. Conor Woodard here with the Rookies Weekly Update for the middle Friday of June. So many cool updates, AI controversy, lots of jobs, and amazing 3D art. Let's get started. Ubisoft has released the trailer for the first Avatar game, a really exciting development for the franchise. The Chinese Room is coming out with a new horror game early next year called Still Wakes the Deep. They did the sequel to Amnesia Dark Descent, so I'm hopeful for something really terrifying. Unreal Engine has officially released Metahuman Animator, and they're showcasing it with this short film, Blue Dot. The performance is absolutely stunning. Blender has finally added light linking. It's still in alpha testing, but you can start experimenting with it now. You can check out the Ask NK YouTube channel for a tutorial on how to install it and how to use it. Cartoon Brew reports that Guillermo Del Toro will only make a couple more live action films before shifting entirely to animation. And after the first 6 months of 2023, who can blame him? Unity partnered with Vancouver's International Airport YVR to create a digital twin. Seeing how this tool can be used for efficiency, security, and general large-scale operations is really insightful. I think we're going to see more and more gaming engines used as operating systems for many different sectors. The Visual Effects Society is having a virtual panel discussing the integration of AI tools into VFX pipelines. We've seen a bunch of crazy tests and examples. There haven't been a lot of production-ready use cases yet, so I'll be checking this event out to see where the technology is actually going to go. Make sure you're following the weekly update and I'll keep you in the loop. Adobe might be in a bit of hot water after a plaintiff in the Stable Diffusion lawsuit typed her name in as a prompt and got generated images in her style as a result. Employees at Adobe have said that this is simply a meta tag bug that needs a ticket, but there is a lot of skepticism towards its ethical approach to data training. See, Adobe claimed that it only uses the data set that it owns. However, it appears as though people are generating work through Midjourney, uploading it to Adobe stock, and then that Adobe stock is being used to generate images. Some are calling this data laundering. Personally, I want to believe Adobe. I want Firefly to be ethical because generative AI models are here to stay, and we either have an ethical option or we don't. I hope that Adobe will close this loophole effectively and immediately, or at the very least interface with the public about this issue. If you want to defend your art from AI scrapers, consider using University of Chicago's Glaze, which is a software designed to protect your art from scraping. However, I want to add that I'm pretty skeptical of this as a long-term solution. It might work for this generation of AI scrapers, but are we supposed to download, re-glaze, and re-upload all of our online images every time the AI updates? I don't see that as viable. Maybe Epic could integrate it into ArtStation so it's constantly re-glazing everything that's opted in. That would be cool. There are so many job openings to announce this week. I'm just gonna rapid fire through the ones that I found. Full disclosure, most of them are senior, but not all of them. Ubisoft is hiring gameplay animators, texture artists, FX artists, environment concept artists for multiple IPs, including Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six Siege, and Prince of Persia, and probably the Avatar game they just announced. Framestore is hiring FX comp and lighting. Karen K, get your application in there. WhatFX is hiring a Wrangler. Apex Systems is hiring a background artist. Icon is hiring an environment modeler / texture artist. Borealis Games is hiring a 3D environment artist. Nimble Workforce is hiring a 3D environment artist. Eastside Games is hiring a lead artist. Icon is hiring production managers, production coordinators, and many other positions. Skybox Labs is hiring a senior concept artist. EA Sports is hiring a senior tech artist. Timber Games is hiring a lead environment artist. Fortis Games is hiring a senior 3D environment artist. Sandbox VR is hiring a senior 3D artist. Rio Games is hiring a senior 3D environment artist and a principal environment artist. The Mill is hiring a nuke artist and production and marketing positions. Riot Games posted that League of Legends is hiring many positions, and they have a bunch of openings on their website. PlayStation has a bunch of openings on their website. The Chinese Room, the studio that's creating that horror game I was talking about earlier, they have a bunch of positions open too. That's No Moon has a bunch of open positions, and if none of those options do the trick, Amir Satvat has finished Project Sheikah, which I do not understand, but the results of which are now 1,000 more job entries and 207 new studios on the list. Check it out in the comments below. By the way, I've heard that LinkedIn doesn't love when the poster is the first person to comment, so if you don't see it right away, it's because I'm waiting for one of y'all to break the ice before I drop the goodies. I always love responding to your comments, so please don't be shy. The featured rookie profile of the week is Julian Doyen and Alex Mazier for this really cool Batmount project, which is a great character with multiple lighting environments. Our second featured rookie profile of the week is Neil Adam for this awesome AR-15 model, which was modeled with full internals. Just don't 3D print this thing, alright? The next featured artist is Richard Geisler for this fantastic WZ-10 helicopter model. This was actually supposed to be featured last week, but I didn't capture the footage correctly. Great work. And the last featured artist is Severi Campi and Jiri Kataja, who collaborated on a deadly Viking character, which is fully rigged and animated and in multiple lighting environments. Fantastic. That's it. If you made it to the end of the video, drop a sunglasses emoji so I know who's awesome. And I hope you have a stress-free weekend.